There is no excuse. We can do better. We will right the wrongs of the past, and we will do everything in our power to protect the dignity of every Mississippi life.
Too much, too late? Governor Tate Reeves addressing the Mississippi prison crisis in his first State of the State address Monday. Reeves oddly waited until nearly the end of his speech to talk about the topic that has made national headlines for over a week.
We have made one major decision that I would like to announce today. I have instructed the Mississippi Department of Corrections to begin the necessary work to start closing Parchman's most notorious unit, Unit 29. There are many logistical questions that will need to be answered. We're working through that right now. But I have seen enough.
Governor Reeves toured Parchman last week to get a first-hand look at the conditions. Now, 12 inmates have died inside of state prisons just since December, many of them from violence inside of Parchman, including a 26-year-old man serving a 5-year sentence for robbery found hanging in his cell on Sunday.
The governor has taken the time to survey the conditions at Parchman and says that he is committed to improving the conditions at Parchman and throughout MDOC, and we're ready to work with him.
Democrats submitted a light response to the governor's intentions, but not everyone is so forgiving.
I'm going to demand improvement of the conditions. I want compensation for the suffering of the inmates.
Longtime Mississippi attorney Michael Crosby is suing the state's prison system on behalf of several inmates. He's just the latest to sue the state following the ongoing crisis.
But what I think is a new step and something that has been long overlooked is that I think that we need to call for the administration to be held criminally responsible for the criminal acts of the people under their care. Just as if you were in charge of a daycare or a home for the elderly, when those wards are under your charge, you have a responsibility to provide for their safety.
Crosby says some of the governor's plans to get rid of cell phones in Parchman and other state prisons are counterproductive.
But without those cell phones, we would have no idea about the extent and level of the atrocities. When they're subjected to an endless nightmare of horror, I don't know how anyone can expect them to be able to come out of this sane.
Governor Reeves has appointed Tommy Taylor as an interim MDOC director. He's also assembled a team to do a nationwide search for a permanent solution. In Jackson, I'm Eric Walker, JSU-TV.